Hello guys and dolls, welcome back. This month again we have BriBry.
Hello.
In my house
In
this
your house,
time.
very nice. Loving your gaff.
Loving my gaff, isn't
very
it?
Nice, yeah. Loving this clean bedroom. It's really clean.
It's really clean, yeah. As you know, we like to do a little chat once a month on this channel. This month we wanted to talk about relationships. Brian is actually recently married.
I'm married.
Oh,
Look
married.
at me. Look at my face. You didn't think I was married, did you? I was bad at relationships until Candice. Always.
Really?
Yeah, very bad.
I was going to ask you that actually. Were you a relationship person? 'Cause you know the way some people are like forever single. And
I'm always the lad with a girlfriend.
really?
Yeah. Since I was 15.
Same.
And then you go through that 2 weeks of like, you know, you just break up with someone and you're like, swag, don't need a partner.
I've been in relationships kind of since I was about 15, I think, and I'm now 25, so it's pretty much 10 years. There's been like, you know, between breakups and stuff like that, there'd be like a bit of a gap, but I always feel, I just like sharing my life with someone. I find it's nice it's like having like a best friend and someone to kind of experience things with.
Fighting, I think, is completely normal. We always fight. We fight all the time.
Same. We kill each other.
Yeah, same.
Kill
I
each other.
hate her sometimes.
I'm not good in an argument at all. He kind of balances me out because I think me and Shane are very different, but that's kind of what has kept us together, if you get me. Because sometimes I always think like, oh, it'd be great if, like, you know, I was more like this or he was more like this, but it just the way it is, I think, is what works, and it's just we're compatible that way. Like, do you reckon you and Candice are very similar in some ways but very different in others?
We're similar in that we have the same sense of humour with the whole like hello.
Yeah.
Not in any way similar outside of that. I would not like to be married or even go out for a day with someone like me. Christ, that'd be awful. I'm the worst. Like, I'm awful. I'm annoying and everything. I can't be at home for a day because I need to do something.
I'm like that too.
But you need the homebird. You need to have the opposite person. So Candice is the homebird that keeps me. She's the the anchor that keeps me grounded so that I don't become a stripper in LA somewhere. So I think opposites attract, while it may sound like a massive cliche, it's very, very true.
So some tips on finding someone who's compatible for you. So like, how did you meet Candice?
The internet.
The internet's great, isn't it?
Exactly. Well, that's where most people meet these days. Now, Candice is kind of nerdy. She makes like book videos and stuff. And I've always had so much respect for studious, put your head down kind of people. Yeah. Because that's not me at all. So I just invited her to a charity event with the hopes of getting to talk to her. Not because I was, you know, trying to,
get all up in your wedge. Can meet people in all sort of, you know, like if you go to university or whatever, if you join different kind of clubs and stuff like that, you're always going to be mingling with people like-minded. But if you're quite shy and reserved and you don't go out and you don't like going clubbing and stuff, the internet is brilliant for that kind of thing. It's so good. So no one is left out. Like, even if you think like, oh, how am I ever going to meet someone? I'm so like in my little shell. You have access to so many people
also in their shell. Yeah,
and you can get in the same shell and have the crack. So BriBry, what is your best advice for like making a relationship work and being happy?
Well, Melanie, speaking from experience of all the bad relationships I was in when I was like in my teenage years, I used to be jealous, and I think jealousy is the worst thing in a relationship, and it will destroy you from the beginning. Literally now I am the least jealous person I know. I literally, like, I don't want to say I don't care. I'm the exact same. But I couldn't really give it a shite. Little did I know that when you are jealous and the other person knows that you're jealous, you are driving them away. And you are causing them, actually. You are essentially telling them, I don't trust you.
Back off.
So that thing I'm paranoid about you doing, go do it, because I don't trust you anyway. So do it, and it's nothing to me. I
was the exact same. Like, I was in a long-term relationship when I was a teenager, and before that as well, another relationship, and they were just like, there was just jealousy, every aspect of the relationship. Jealousy controlled it. A low self-esteem, and when you've low self-esteem in a relationship, it can cause you to think that the other person is going to go off with someone else and constantly accusing them.
I used to think when I was like in earlier relationships that me being jealous and me being all insecure and feeling sorry for myself, I thought the other person would think that's like adorable. So if she would go out with her friends, I'd be thinking, I would show her that I'm sad and, you know, oh, please don't go off with anyone else.
You thought that made it look like you loved them so much.
But that's awful.
when I met Shane, like I just decided, right, I'm never gonna let this jealousy thing take hold. And he had a lot of female friends and stuff like that, and I found that hard at the start to get used to, because as a teenager I just couldn't deal with it. I compared myself to other people all the time, and it has nothing to do with your relationship at all. Like, you should be with someone who you both respect each other and you both trust each other. Like, I think they're two like building blocks that have to be there.
The best way to show a person that you love them is with complete trust. So if they're out having fun, make sure you're also having fun as well. Not sitting
and be
at home.
happy for them that they're
be very
having
happy.
fun.
Be delighted when you hear that. Oh, you're going out with your friends. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Have all the fun. Don't text me. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Apparently there's this 9-month thing. I think Candice was telling me about it. It's really funny. It's 9 months. For the first 9 months that you're in a relationship, and everything is rose tinted. I think apparently it's this time period.
The honeymoon period.
The honeymoon period. Apparently it lasts 9 months, and it's when you see no imperfections in your partner. And well, obviously it's important to get past that phase, because everybody has imperfections. Yeah. Namely, I'm annoying.
And I'm crazy. If someone that you're going out with is disrespecting you, in that, say if they're trying to isolate you from your own friends and they're not happy for you if you're succeeding, having really good fun, or if you have an interest that they're not interested in, if they're not encouraging and supportive, that is a big no-no, because that's not going to change, and it means that they're more so looking for someone to control rather than they actually love you and care about you, kind of thing. We'd love to know kind of where your stance is on relationships. What do you think about long-term relationships in this day and age?
Are you jealous, or are you jealousy free? Best way to be. We
did a really fun video on Brian's channel that you should definitely check out. It involved a lot of sweating and messiness, so I hope they'll check that out.
Sweating and messiness. It's a really good video.
Month, I am going to engage our favourite married couple in a very popular YouTube challenge going around at the moment called the Yoga Challenge.